These are a set of questions from DBMS, and these are questions which are in continuation. We'll try to solve each question. So consider the following relation x and y, and it is having attributes s, sic, and s, p, and d. These are the two tables. We are asked to find out the number of tuples after applying this particular operation. So what is this operation and how to solve it? And this is the important symbol here. We'll try to understand how to solve this. So we have to understand concept, that is left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. With these three concepts, we will be able to solve these questions. So first of all, what is a left outer join? Assume we are having two tables. Table A, it is on the left, and we are having another table, table B, that is on the right. So with these two tables, that is on the left and right side, we explain the concept of left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. So a left outer join returns all the rows from left table, that is table A, and the matched rows from the right table, that is table B. If there is no match, then the result is null on the side of the right table. So we'll try to understand this concept with the help of a simple table, two tables, and we'll do the left outer join. So first let's draw a table A, and this is table B. Table A has two columns. One is ID and the other column is name, and it has three rows, 1 2 3 be the ID, and names will be Alice, Bob, Carol. There is another table, table B. It is also having two columns, one is ID and another one is age, and the IDs are 2 3 and 4, 2 3 4, and the ages are 30, 25, and 40. Now we'll see the result of left outer join. So as I said earlier, left outer join returns all the rows from left table. So all these three rows are returned from the left table, and the matched rows from the right table are also returned. If there is no match, then the result is null on the right side of the table. So this is the basic concept. So based on ID only, we can match it. So definitely there will be a column called ID. So ID will be there. If you are performing left outer join, then name will definitely be there, then age will be there. These are the three columns. Now let's see which are the rows which are matching. We have definitely row number 2 and 2 here, similarly 3 here. So as I said earlier, left outer join returns all the rows which are present in the left table. So 1 will be returned, 2 will be there, and 3 will be there. These three will be there. Also Alice, Bob, and Carol will be there. And since 2 is present in both the rows, the age 30 will be present. Similarly, 3 is present in both the rows, 25 will also be present. Since 1 is not present in the table B, it will be returning null. This is left outer join. Left outer join. Now the same concept will be applying for right outer join, except the case that it will be specifically referring to the right side table. So a right outer join returns all rows from the right table and the matched rows from the left table. If there is no match, the result is null on the side of the left table. Here it was on the right side of the table. Now it will be on the left side of the table. So if we are doing right outer join, what are the rows that are returned? Here also you are having ID, name, age. Now let's see. This is 3. Now if you are performing right outer join, we'll try to match it with ID. In the in the right side of the table, 2 is present. Similarly, 3 is present. So 2 and 3 will be definitely there. Since we are performing right outer join, it will return all the rows of right table. So 4 will be also returned. So 2, 3, 4. Also age will also be returned completely. So 30, 25, 40. Now since only 2 and 3 are mapping, we'll be returning Bob and Carol here. Bob and Carol will be returned, and 4, the name is not there. So this will be a null value. So this is right outer join. Right outer join. Next one we'll see full join. A full outer join returns all rows when there is a match in either left table or right table, and rows that do not have a match in one of the tables will have null in their result set. So let's see how to get this based on full outer join. Now let's see the third table. For full outer join, we are having ID, name, age. Since we are having a full outer join, all the rows of both the tables will be returned. So ID will be having 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now since we are trying to match it, 2 and 3 only gets matched here. So let's write 2 and 3 completely. So 2 and 3 will be having, 2 will be having Bob and 30 as age, and 3 will be having Carol and 25 as age. Since these two are only matching. Now one will definitely have Alice in name, but age will be null. But there is no age mapping for Alice, so this column will be null. Similarly, 40 will be returned, but there is no mapping for as name for age 40, so this will be null. This is how full outer join works. Full outer join. Now based on this concept, we'll try to solve the questions. So this happens to be left outer join. Left outer join. So let's see how many tuples are there. Let's see how many tuples will be present in this. So we are mapping it with common column, that is S. So J will be there, 1, B will be there, R will be there. These three columns will be, these three rows will be definitely returned, and as well as another row 4, that is T will also be returned. So there is no need to even completely draw the table. We'll know that 4 rows will be returned. So the correct option is option 3. 4 will be the right answer here. Next question. Consider this following relation x and y, and two tables are given. Which of the following join is used to get all the tuples of relation x and y with null values of corresponding missing values? As I said earlier, to get all tuples with null values of corresponding missing values missing values, which is the one that is used? The correct answer is full outer join. With full outer join, we'll be getting all the tuples with their corresponding missing values having null. So this question is also solved. Next is question number 3. Here this stands for right outer join. This stands for right outer join. With right outer join, let's see how we can solve it. So we are mapping it with S and S here. So let's draw the table first. This will be the table, basic table. With S will be definitely there. Then SI will be there, C will be there, P will be there, and D will be there. And this is referring to the left table, and this is right table, and we are doing right outer join. So all rows of right will be definitely there. So J will be there, B will be there, R will be there, slash A will be there. This will be definitely there. Now let's see the corresponding P and D values. That is S1 CA, P1 AB, D1 DC, and H1 and MD. This will be there. Now for J, B and R, J, B and R, S1 and S2 will be having corresponding values 1 and M, 2 and N, 3 and H. But for this particular row A, there is no matching value in this particular table left. So this will be null here. So from the options, let's see which can be mapped. So JBRA will be there. JBRA. This is saying 1M S1C, 1M S1CA here, 1M S1CA. Second is saying 2N P1AB. Similarly here. Third one 3H D1DC, 3H D1DC. Fourth one is having null 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 H1MD, null null H1MD. So this is the correct answer. So based on the options, option 2 is the right answer here. Next question is number of tuples that are obtained by applying right outer join on relation x and y is what? So we are applying right outer join based on these column values. So J will be present, B will be present, R will be present, as well as A will be present. So 4 tuples will be present. So from the options, option D, 4 is the correct answer here. Next question is number of tuples returned by applying Cartesian product over x and y. So a Cartesian product, what is that? It is also known as cross join. It combines all rows from two tables. So all rows from two tables are combined. Two tables. So if assuming table A has m rows and table B has n rows, the Cartesian product will return m cross n rows, that is m into n rows. This much rows will be returned. So this is having 4 rows. This is also having 4 rows. So Cartesian product will return 4 into 4, 16 rows. So option A, 16 is the correct answer here.